Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelle Burrus, and today I'm diving into something really juicy. 10 things that I would never do in my home as an interior designer. Crooked frames. There's nothing that triggers my inner perfectionist more than walking into a beautiful home and spotting that one off-kilter frame. It's like wearing a designer gown with mixed-match shoes. Grab a laser level and maybe add another nail to the wall. If you're gonna put one nail in, then put two. One on each side so that it doesn't tilt. You're not in such of a hurry that you can't put in two nails. Even if it is small, it doesn't matter the size. Just don't have lackluster support and your frames won't be able to tilt like that. So make sure just to put a couple extra support nails in and your room is going to look well done and elevated, because when it's crooked, it's off kilter, it does make it look cheap, and
ain't nobody got time for that.
Incorrectly sized window treatments drive me crazy. Curtains should elevate your space. Do not have a window treatment that is 2 inches above the ground. It shouldn't be floating. It should be hovering ever so slightly. You want to draw the eye up to give the illusion that you have a bigger space. Mount curtains high and wide to visually enhance or enlarge windows and ceilings. Your panels should extend 5 or so inches off of each side, and they should be thick enough to give a full look even when closed. Color is fantastic, but too many colors at once? Absolute chaos. A well-designed space needs balance. Keep your palette focused, 3 to 4 colors max. And if you love vibrancy, use it intentionally through accents and artwork, not by creating a rainbow in your living room, kitchen, or anywhere else other than a child's room. And even that can be done tastefully. When you have a cohesive color palette that supports the entirety of your home, you basically would choose one theme and then use that in various ways throughout other areas in your home. It's kind of like your outfit. You can have an outfit that is subtle pants with a very bright and vivacious shirt, but something about those pants and the pattern, the color, the texture should complement the top half. Otherwise, it's going to feel incredibly mismatched, disjointed, and just make you look a hot mess. And the same thing goes for your space. There's a fine line between ridiculousness and tastefulness. So just use a little bit of restraint, because that is what really comes across as elevated. As a person with ADHD, I love having a nice, boring, if you will, calm, neutral color palette. And that's because the chaos and clutter is already up here. I don't need anything externally. I prefer my environments to be relaxed, stylish, and elevated. Clutter. It ruins flow, stresses you out, and undermines the most beautiful interiors. Invest in good storage solutions, declutter regularly, and keep surfaces clean. Minimalism isn't just a trend, it's your mental peace. I don't bother anybody. I just come down to YouTube and I talk to you guys about the design trends and try to help you elevate your homes while I'm elevating mine. You can't have a well-designed home if it's cluttered. It needs to be free and clear of unnecessary things that detract from the beauty that you're trying to create. Tiny mosaic tiles. To me, they never really looked great. And then when you think about cleaning them, the grout, it's a nightmare. I remember being a kid and thinking, oh, they're so cute. I love them. They're sleek and they're thin and they're kind of different colors and they've got the sprinkles of glitter in there and all of that stuff. And I can't tell you how many times that we walked into a home, we were looking for this one. I walked in and I saw ugly, disgusting mosaic tiles. And now I'm just like, no. I see tiny tiles and my skin starts to itch and I start to shaking. And
then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life.
I'm just like, I don't do that. But I do get really annoyed by the idea of a lot of grout lines. I want to be able to quickly clean up without needing to put so much effort into it. Even though we do have a husky, the reason why I don't make a lot of messes is because he makes all the messes and I have to clean up after him. Instead, opt for larger tiles or slabs, creating a sleek and sophisticated look that's way easier on maintenance. And the eyes. There are people that take minimalism a little bit too far and they don't have any artwork at all, and that's just ridiculous. You need artwork. It brings the space to life, and it can also take a really boring space and make it feel elevated and interesting. Art personalizes your space, tells your story, and sparks conversation. It's supposed to evoke an emotion. Having it is essential to finishing the space and making it feel well done and well designed. Pick pieces that resonate with you and show your personality. Go on and get you some artwork and create anything that you want. But the most important thing is that you have some. Anything over 3000 Kelvin, your home instantly turns into an interrogation room or hospital. Harsh lighting kills imbalance. Stick with soft white or warm light bulbs around 2700 to 3000 Kelvin, and your mood and your Instagram selfies will thank you. Unless you are going to a rave, in which case that's welcome there. That's the only acceptable place because you're likely out of your mind and you're on something anyway, so it doesn't really affect you. But for those of us who don't participate in such shenanigans, a little cohesion goes a long way. That's all. Listen, I get the appeal. They're spacious, charming, and Joanna Gaines made them iconic. But they're just not for me. And frankly, the trend feels a little played out. Let's explore other stylish, functional options like a fully integrated sink or a simple porcelain undermount sink. There's nothing worse than having a farmhouse sink placed in the middle of a stunning piece of marble. You don't want to really detract from that. A farmhouse sink doesn't belong everywhere, okay? It just doesn't. Farmhouse sinks can be used outside of farmhouses, but for the most part, the name is in the location, so just leave them there. Say no to farmhouse sinks, say no to farmhouse everything. To the people who think that a peel and stick material is going to be the best bet for you, I urge you to really rethink that. I'm sorry, but I have never seen a peel on stick marble placed over Formica or anything else that looks like marble. You're not fooling anybody, and it just looks ridiculous. On top of that, that's not durable at all. You might as well just go ahead and save up your coin and get the real thing if that's what you want. Now, if you're renting, I understand that that's not an option, but the option is not to put a sticker on the countertop to make it look like marble. Please don't do that. Invest in your home and take the time that you need to get things done. Almost forgot about fake plants. Fake plants usually look fake. I love a real plant. They elevate the space, purify our air, and add a little greenery into the space, making it more organic. Every time that you think about introducing something new into your space, whether it be a plant or a pillow or anything, think about elevation and think about how this is going to stand the test of time. You can be patient. Last, but certainly not least, is poor space planning. Now, if your furniture layout blocks flow, hides focal points, or just feels cramped, you've got space planning issues. Always plan your furniture around traffic flow, functionality, and balance. Your room should feel inviting and not confusing. If you have a space that has a very narrow passageway, the last thing you want to do is have an oversized anything. People that I see with oversized furniture that have little teeny tiny spaces, it's just mind-boggling to me. I'm just thinking to myself, like, girl, what are you doing? Why would you live like that when you can plan? Just make sure that you measure once, measure twice, use painter's tape to map out the dimensions of whatever pieces you're looking for. Long story short, ambiance, a vibe, a mood, a feeling of relaxation is what we're always trying to achieve. This concludes the 10 things that I would never do in my home as an interior designer. Your home should be your sanctuary, and great design is all about balance, authenticity, and functionality. If you love these tips, give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe and comment below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, remember that design is life. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching.